Oh yeah, they'll be hugely disappointed. It was a valiant effort from Wales, but the very fine margins just didn't go their way tonight. They raced into a 10-point lead here and they were looking very good, but they'd made some handling errors. There was some ill discipline. It allowed Argentina to come back into the game at 10-6 at half-time, then take a lead at 12-10 early into the second half. And Wales, at the crucial moments, let it slip. There was actually a controversial moment towards the end of the game where there was a shoulder-to-the-head collision, tackle on what was a ruck actually, on Nick Tompkins, the Wales centre. And it's been a bit of an issue throughout this World Cup, a big issue before the World Cup. We saw a shoulder into Nick Tompkins' head. It was deemed not a yellow card or a red card by referee Carl Dixon. I'm sure Warren Gatland will have a few words to say about that. Referee Dixon feeling that Tompkins was dropping, therefore there's mitigation. And that was at a crucial point in the game. Tompkins then had to go off with an HIA. But I think, without making excuses, I think Wales will admit they were the creators of their own downfall at times today. The line-out didn't work. There were too many penalties, too many handling errors. They weren't clinical enough when they got into Argentina's final third. But yeah, dreadfully disappointing, because had they got through this, Warren Gatland would have been taking Wales to a third World Cup semi-final, and they'd be in Paris with that chance to take on Ireland or New Zealand, as you mentioned, a match later on, which is one of the games of the tournament so far. But just to put some context on it, I think Wales have still overachieved at this World Cup. A lot of people felt they wouldn't get out of their group. They did that comfortably. They sent Australia home. But ultimately, just a bridge too far. They've made progress since Warren Gatland returned. Remember, he returned to the WRU just after that sexism, misogyny and racism scandal. Then the players were threatened to go on strike ahead of the England game. They finished second bottom in the Six Nations. So the curve is upward for Wales. There's a lot of players who have just played in their last World Cup. Dan Biggar, George North, Liam Williams, Lee Harpenny. They will not be continuing for Wales at another World Cup. So heartache in that sense. But they've got a really good crop of young players led by their captain, Jack Morgan. The future looks a lot brighter for Wales than it did a few months ago. To put a positive on what would be a really, really really painful disappointment and defeat for Wales right now.